Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to use a foam roller and I'm going to roll your upper body. I've had a few clients complaining that they're getting sore from these virtual workouts, so I thought I would give you a nice little roll this morning. If you have a foam roller, great. If you don't, you probably can't do this workout. So I want you to lean back and put your hands behind your head and start rolling over your shoulder blades. You're going to feel probably a little crackling. Might be an area that you want to lean into because it's sore. And then I would go back to side to side on this one because it feels really good as you go from one side of the spine to the other. Drop your hips down. When you're done, put this right below your shoulder blades, okay? Hands behind your head. And just do a little thoracic hinging. Your range of motion is going to be limited in the beginning, but as you continue with this workout, it's going to start to get better, okay? Basically, you're opening up your chest, the front of the shoulders, and you're giving your spine a little flexibility. Don't push this, but the emphasis is definitely on going down. You can hold it right here and allow yourself to stretch. If you get dizzy, come up a little quicker like I was just doing. Go down and stretch and feel that wonderful stretch, okay? When you're done with that, I want you to lean onto your side. Now you can keep your hip down or you can lift it and throw a little more weight into it, okay? But you want to lean forward slightly and be on that soft tissue. You don't want to be rolling towards your ribs too far, okay? You might hit the first or the second, but you want to go up towards that armpit, okay? If it's too sore, drop your hip and just roll like this, okay? Get your lat in there. Do you feel that? It's a really great one. If you find a spot, hold it here and just roll back and forth very slowly. Okay, you don't want it to hurt where you're screaming in reaction to it, okay? Because that will happen. And I found a spot and it feels wonderful, okay? Then I'm going to go over to my tricep and I've got my arms straight. Can you see that, guys? My arms straight. I'm just rolling back and forth. I'm flipping my palm up and down as I do it, looking for that sore spot, okay? And it feels great. Triceps we forget about. You can also get into that bicep, just a little bit of the lateral head there and lean into it. Okay? And if you're feeling really sore in that chest, you can come down to the edge of the roller, take your hand out and just go back and forth. I'm slightly lifting my body, okay? These are obviously a little bit more advanced. If they don't feel comfortable, just do what feels good, okay? Because rolling is about releasing that fascia, okay? Sometimes you find tough spots and sometimes it just feels awesome. Then you're gonna go over and you're gonna do it on the other side, okay? This is my bad shoulder side. So I love to get right into that lat because my lat is always sore. And remember, where does your lat connect? The front of the shoulder, okay? So roll over that lat, lean back and forth. I'm gonna lift my weight up. Again, you just keep your hip on the ground and find that spot. And I'm rolling back and forth. And that feels great. Yep, and then going back and forth. Feel free to stop the video and take your time with us, okay? Especially if you feel like you're making some good progress. Then you want to get into that tricep over here again. You can lift your hips or not. Make sure your arm is straight. Palm can go up and down. Lean into that bicep. Oh, that feels so good. Notice I got probably one of the most difficult rollers. Foam rollers are usually black and the surface is probably straight, not as nubby. That's more a beginner one, and if you're a beginner, that's probably the one you want to be using. Me, I've got all these deep little tight spots and trigger points, so I like the nubbies because they get right in there, okay? Now I'm going to go over my chest on this side, which if I've got elbow and shoulder issues, guaranteed it's going to be sore in here, and it is, oh my God. Feeling that, feeling it and feeling it. I'm going to put my arm right here. Helps me a little bit to take I don't want all the weight there, but it helps me lift my body a bit. Feel that? Good. And then when you're done, Go back and just roll it a couple more times over those shoulder blades. Oh, that feels so good. Now I'm going to drop my hips and bring it to right on my neck, okay? Because I've got a bit of pain right back here. So I'm going to just relax my neck. And if you're so inclined, you can turn left and right. Okay. And if that doesn't feel good, just move yourself forward a little bit and go back and forth. And what I'm doing is I'm releasing that levator scapula and that trapezius that attach right here on my occipital lobe. Another way to do this is to take 2 tennis balls, put them in a sock, and just position them right there in that area I was just talking about. All right, folks, I hope that felt as good to you as it did to me. Have a wonderful day. I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.